this extra stuff, you don't need it. Just stream with your phone. Keep it simple. If you get, this is the only time. Now we're live. This is the only time I'll say get a Windows is if you're live streaming and I want to share your desktop. It's the only reason. And a gaming. That's the only reason I'll say get away. Outside of that, after that, get a PC or get a Mac, and then let's automate life basically. Now let's talk about ChatGPT and basically daily drivers. So, kind of quick summary. Today's podcast, I'm going to talk about the update on the book. How's the book writing process going? Update to my students, what my students are working on inside the AI certification program, because oh my, our students moving, accelerating really fast. And I mean really fast. It's great to see members starting to vibe code inside of the community using Google AI Studio and anti-gravity. We'll talk a little bit about that, and also how to vibe code and get into the whole thing like more affordably than like a cursor kind of thing, just quick and fast. We're gonna have a course on the community. Friday, I'm teaching a ChatGPT class for Black Friday, completely for free. So if you're on my email list, that's this Friday. Technically, today in the community was like a rough draft version of what I'm going to teach for Friday. It's not just a ChatGPT. I'm not going to be like, here's how to do prompting and here's how to do a project. No, I'm not going to teach you that. I'm actually going to teach you how to use ChatGPT to start an AI side hustle, to create a digital product, an offer, and an ad campaign that you can start running. If it's on TikTok, if you have like $20 a day, will like drive traffic to leads. If you could do $5-10 a day on the other marketing platforms, FB, Insta, basically. But that way you don't have to be like stressed out about doing the content, because content's a 30-day learning period. You got to learn how to do the content, learn how to do the reps, learn how to get your brand out there. But you could cheat and just have one ad, one irresistible offer, a lead magnet. So basically it goes through the whole framework, which I actually wanted to talk about, because if you're in the community, in the discussion forum, this is so dope. It's so nice that, because I also talk about the AI tools I use throughout my day and the workflow, using Fathom, the transcript, especially from the workshops that we do. That's not the document. This one right here. Nice. So in the community, I'm calling it, after officially rebrand it, it's officially a mastermind. It's not a community. It's really a mastermind, because we all collectively learn and share and don't gatekeep between each other and kind of help each other is like amazing. And so as we have courses and workshops, a lot of people really like the live workshops too. I'm also, by the way, I sent an email out to all members and posted in the community. I did a survey. It's 3 questions, 2 minutes. If you could just answer that survey, it would benefit the community of like, hey, where's your biggest struggle? And then also, what do you value the most from the community? Takes 2 minutes, super easy. That allows me for next year to kind of like refocus on what we're going to be doing. So today's workshop, we talked about how to launch an AI side hustle from idea to first customer in 30 days. And I went through how many steps? There's quite a few steps. 5-step pillar framework. And basically it goes into narrowing down what's your niche and product development, like what's the problem that you're solving and who is it for. Then how to create a lead magnet. Then how to create a sales page or like a product of what you're going to sell. The goal is something digital, like a course or a book. Something that doesn't require your time. That's the whole goal, because honestly, next year, people who are selling their time 9 to 5, it's going to get a lot more struggling, because you can't get more hours in your day, unfortunately. And at the hourly rate and hyperinflation of like what's going to be going on. So you need a digital product. You need something that works, that's making money while you can rest, basically, so that you don't have to work harder. Just work smarter, basically. And you create and they can be as simple as a book using your expertise that helps someone with some transformation. We have some in the community that some people are doing like small dog training is like one of the business. Some people are doing AI consulting. Some people are doing when dogs get injured. What happens when you're first time puppy owner? Like what to do, what's live, what are the products to buy, not to buy, kind of thing. Like it doesn't have to be like super hard. Like, and then you're just creating content or an ads and just funneling that to the lead. Well, from there you're doing the lead magnet. Lead magnet, you need like a conversion. You need a webinar or some sales event, basically. But that's what we did all day today. So, and all in less than an hour. So we went through and it's really irrelevant as far as what you want to use for that whole process. I'm just showing how to use it with ChatGPT because it's like the most common tool. Like we all have ChatGPT, but how do you actually make money with ChatGPT? So it's like going through this process of creating the framework. I actually like this one, like framework, right? It's a great PDF inside the community on there. Here, the five pillars. Number one, the offer. What are you selling? What specific? Solve one specific problem with one digital product. What's up, Winston? Big news, big releases today. Nice. Definitely, we gotta. If you're free now, let's see this. See if there's new stuff. And there we go. Winston, AI filmmaker. There we go. Oh, I gotta hope. Hold on here. There we go. Now I can hear you. How's it going? A lot with Claude, right? Or some other ones. Oh, snap. Yeah, everyone right now went ham on Suno, and so I could definitely see that. And Flex 2, where's the best way to get Flex 2? Because they have their website, just Black Forest. Gotcha. Dang, let's see. Uh, Interesting to see. Maybe. ChatGPT voice just got seamless. No more switching modes. Voice mode integration. Claude Opus 4.5 AI coding beast. Microsoft just released. Google free AI image. That's Nano Banana Pro. Midjourney finally gives you a real profile. Game changer. User profiles launch. And Microsoft 365. You can build AI agents that actually work for enterprises. I don't think that covers. There's missing other tools. So Flex 2 battery just came up in your feed 10 minutes ago. Oh, that's the one you're talking about. Which they are. How are you working? You're probably playing more with Nano Banana, I would imagine. Oh, I could give it that to you. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, fuck. Shit. Yes. Oh, presentation slides. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. Nice. But okay, and then you're doing it through just Gemini? Just what's like Gemini to Google, I think it is, or something. Nice. Mm-hmm.
Every time I use it on other platforms, it doesn't hallucinate as much. So I think it's because of their platforms building in their API and having like the input structures.
Nice. Nice. Like, yeah, I'm still in Higgsfield. I'm gonna switch over. I mean, yeah, I'll work. I mean, it's still gonna work out just to get
Yeah, if you
access
want
to
to
them.
use Higgsfield, you can. I just don't use it. But I heard people use like Free Pick. I think I
Mm-hmm.
like Germina because they have their video, and actually, I can show this to you. This is pretty cool. I don't know if you tried their multi-frame on Germina. It's
No.
really good. Let me see. Here,
Multi-frame. Ooh.
let's see how this. All right. So I put in five image. Oh, whoops. Here we go. Man. So I put in five images,
Gotcha.
and I didn't give it any instructions. So I feel like if I gave it some instructions, it wouldn't look so weird. But well, let me. Oh, I can give you a play by each photo. Right. So it starts off with this picture. Unfortunately, I had a little mix up with the hand, but that's the second one. That's the third one right there.
Nice.
And then that's the fourth one, right? So this is no prompting at all. And so if I would have prompted the transition, it would have performed better. So in short, what I'm trying to do is like not a trailer, but kind of a Glory House video why what we do, right?
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
so I'm trying to move it between the storyboard pictures and the regular pictures, right? So if you can picture like a voiceover saying like you're Disney, he's made movies about it, and then it's like come in and out. It's very professional. See like there's some like glitches, but the reason those are is because I didn't in between photos.
I think you're
So
breaking up a
it
little.
made all the choices by itself, which
You're going through a tunnel. I'm catching up though.
am I underwater?
There we go. You're almost there. It's loading. It's buffering. Now you're good.
Oh, really? There's something wrong with my phone today. I don't know what's happening.
It's too good.
Well, if that's the case, I could drop off.
You
I
can't
don't have the great.
you can't stream that much greatness. It's too much greatness for frame per second. It looks great though, Winston. That's dope. No,
Yeah,
definitely post them. And
so I'll
then
drop out since my thing isn't working.
I'll check out your LinkedIn post because I know you're posting more there.
Wait, how do
Oh, I gotcha. And
I did
then
post this one?
now like buttons, and there we go.
Wait,
Oh, it's always the last is like, wait. If you want me to bring it back up, I can bring it back up. Like, so one thing I'm learning right now, I'm like, okay, let me know, and I'll actually put this out there because actually this is my logic. Let me know any Black Friday sales for a Windows laptop, desktop, I don't care, whatever it takes to like live stream on YouTube Studio. Because like I want to bring on guests and have more people like talk about AI and the project and stuff like that. TikTok's such a great format, it's so easy and quick, but I can't stream it on my Mac computer, like basically. And it'd be so nice because right now the YouTube audience for the last 5 minutes has been like, "What's going on?" And every time I'm like, "YouTube audience, I don't have the technology to bring YouTube in on." That's why it's like, that's why this is a podcast. But if we can, that's why I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, I'm like, I can't afford it right now, but I mean, I'm willing to invest because I more want to invest in the podcast to show so that as because people are doing great projects and I want to bring them on and as I do consistently with this podcast. Like we had three great guests. We had David last night. We had actually David the night before. So David, executive coach, talking about he hit $30,000 milestone of income in the goal in the community. He's getting a plaque and award. By the way, if you make 10K by leveraging AI in your business, you get a plaque when you're like a little award. I got to show it. So that's that. Then David Varner came on yesterday, came in clutch and helped with the Cloudflare. And then Winston comes in and shares what's going on in the AI filmmaking, AI image, AI video, how that is progressing. And so that's why I like this is like, this is like a mastermind to like our like podcast kind of show to be like, this is the best way to stay up to date kind of thing. It's like, cause I can only do so much, but it's like dope. Cause like all the other announcements too, it's always interesting. So which dovetails into probably, I would say, man, seeing some of the members. So one of the members in the certification program is moving so fast, is already vibe coding websites and using GenSpark, getting more comfortable with GenSpark and built a full website survey application for his business, all in GenSpark. And then over the weekend, publishes it to GitHub and then publishes it to Vercel that then is now on a website, on a custom domain. So his app, or basically he vibe coded a whole website interactive inside GenSpark and then published all the way to published app over the weekend. Like moving fast. This is someone who came in and was like just a Mac intermediate user, never written a line of code, never automated anything, dabbled with AI. I love his I got to pull a testimonial from today. He's like, when I joined the program, I thought I knew AI and I had no clue. And he got interviewed because he's in a very high position at his job, and he gets interviewed by someone who also is responsible like for AI in their department. And she's like, "Oh, you know a lot more. Oh, and you're actually building automations and agents. Like, oh, they were just dabbling with like ChatGPT, and that was like it." And he's like, "Oh, there's levels to the game." And I was like, I'm so happy for my students. It's like they're gonna crush it because a lot of what it is learning the different tools, image, video, building apps. I call them agents of like you're gonna need a developer agent. You're gonna need a filmmaker agent or a video agent. Like also, I was thinking last night. I was like, for fun. So okay. This full circles into a whole nother idea, that a concept that I always try and like at least give credit where I can. There's a young gentleman that's going through Auburn Montgomery University's getting a master's in artificial intelligence, and then he has a TikTok channel where he talks about like what he's learning from the program. Super fascinating, learning about small language models, and one of the things that he talked about today, which is what I see now is the trend. I talked about this earlier. It's so dope because then I can see my ideas progress. This is just me brain journaling so I could see how the ideas progress, ideas evolve. So basically right now, the businesses that are going to win are actually going to be the smaller businesses that are smaller, leaner, more nimble, like business of one, like David in the community. Like I love that he started off yesterday, the executive coach, David, this was actually 2 days ago. And he's like, "Yo, I just hit 30K and I'm a business of one. I'm a one-man business." And it's like, that's now what AI enables. What would take teams, departments, experts, consultants, and tons of time and money and resources to launch a business or to get an idea or to turn your idea into a book, turn your idea into an app, turn your idea into a presentation, a pitch deck, a business plan, or develop, like to go from idea to finally you have the final product is now so accelerated because that's what AI does. It's technology in general. It just compresses time. So you could become a filmmaker. You could become an author. Like the guy in the certification program, he started the program. Now he's like, I think like 8 weeks into the program, and he's already writing a book to get published on Amazon using AI. And it's like, He's already got 3 businesses set up. He already has now he's doing another side hustle, which is kind of fun. He's already building apps. He's already vibe coding websites. He's already automated his LinkedIn automation, like progressing so fast in just 8 weeks. Like it's insane to see that amount of growth. But it does help that they like you can't just take a beginner at that level. That's why I classified him as like he's an intermediate Mac user. Like if you're like really savvy with like all the different Mac like announcements and new updates and shortcuts and stuff like that, like if you're all into like the Mac ecosystem basically, that makes life so much easier to get into like automation, to get into AI, to get into to like start automating and do a lot of the stuff, because there is levels of like beginner level, which is I call like, so I'll get into that later because that's what the academy solves. It's just like it solves all the training and development for computer literacy at affordable rates, so you could come in and get upskilled. But that's the other side. So long way to say, let me know some Black Friday PC deals. So, because I don't think there's any other. I'm not buying another Mac. Well, unless I'm not buying a new Mac unless this guy takes a kaplunk. But I need more. TikTok live streaming is like more consistent. Like if I had to choose one platform out of all the platforms, basically that's it. Nano Banana is a game changer. You should be using it, playing with it, doing mock-ups, doing lead magnets. We created lead magnets today for the community. Today was a dope workshop because it was how to start an AI side hustle in 5 easy steps. And so we went all the way from a idea to running TikTok ads with a lead magnet and set up to collect leads. We did that in probably about 45 minutes. So to get an idea off the ground and to get some traction, like it doesn't take that much time and effort, and you could just use pretty much any AI tool. We were using for sure, like you could use ChatGPT, Claude, GenSpark, really doesn't matter. But for the images, Nano Banana was the choice. Like, so I say that because if you're using like ChatGPT or Copilot or any of the other tools, this is outside of Midjourney. If you have Midjourney subscription, you're in a league of your own. Keep doing what you're doing. You're fine. Nothing changes. But, oh my gosh, Nano Banana like Pro 2 is like significantly so much better. Use it for so what they're doing. So this is okay. This is a real fun example that you could do today. Real fun. Go shopping. Create a Canva storyboard, like 16 by 9, for example. You don't even have to do no. Let me make it easier. Go shopping on Amazon, wherever you want, and find a new outfit for yourself. I want you to find a new top, a new bottom. I want you to find an accessory to put on your wrist. And then I want you to put you in front of, go find a picture of your favorite car if you're into cars. If not, if you're into like nature, describe a beautiful like national park or something like that. Some background, basically. Go find a picture of a background. If you take those elements, and then lastly is a picture of yourself. So we have like 4 pictures? A picture of you, a picture of an outfit, a picture of some accessory, and a background. If you do all of that and you could copy paste all of them, put them in Nano Banana, one prompt, and just have it combine into one like photo as if shot on an iPhone. That would be good. Yeah. Combine all these into I don't want to say selfie, but a photo as if shot on an iPhone would be the prompt. What it will do, it will literally take you with the outfit, with the background and the accessory and so much more. David's already on it. That basically sending you a link of PCs, LO, ChatGPT. Thank you so much to David, the community MVP. David's our resident software developer. So if you want to build an app so that you could get an app that basically actually works and is ready for production and actually ready to make money, and you feel confident that it's secured enough that you're like, oh my God, it's security, I don't have to worry about any of that, David's your guy. Coder Do David. He's in the community. Say hi to David. David's working on a lot of big projects, which is great. So thank you so much, David. I appreciate that. And then what was I? Sorry, sidetrack. Which was goldfish. I forgot what we were talking about. I got excited about the shopping for PCs. I'm like, ah, man, in a good way, because it's like you get nerdy about the specs and stuff like that. Yeah, what were we talking about? It'll come back to me. So image models, automation. You said, we were talking about Nano Banana. So you can do selfie portraits with your outfit in a location. And so if you're into vision boards, like you could do, put me in my vision board. It's like what I told you about. One of my clients has a vision board and it was done in like Canva. And I was like, you should take that and just give it to Nano Banana and just say, make this better. And it is insane. Like it did a full actual shot of him as if he's like in the outfit looking the good and with the things that he wants in his background. And I was like, that's you. I was like, it's there, like done. So like what this does for e-commerce and for brands and small businesses, like how this helps you make money is honestly, you can do product photography with the ideal models with your product from just photos to create a photo shoot that then you can use for social media content, or you can do for branding or for ads and just run ads on them. Like you could literally create a whole lifestyle. There's no watermark. That's what's going to be like crazy. Like going forward today, like for sure within the last week since Nano Banana came out, you have for sure saw a picture that you thought was real was totally not real. Like Nano Banana for sure. Like I know exactly the one too, and I was like, did that picture really take place? I was like, dang. Oh, we got to talk about a quick safety alert too, real quick. So, because now things are getting more crazier, especially in the deepfake world. I didn't just so you're aware of it. I'm not fear mongering or anything like that, but they can clone your voice and then call a family member and pretend that they're a CARTAL, and then it sounds just like you, and then so they could deepfake your voice. So if you ever get a call, something like that kind of thing, just know that it's very easy to deepfake someone's likeness, their voice. Imagine right now this becomes like a mass. I like I will get to that point as how good AI is. I'll be like Tom Cruise and like da da da, like take off like a mask like James Bond or something. Like no, it's all Tom Cruise Mission Impossible style, and just like and be like, I've been AI. I'm actually a dog this whole time. Like that would be funny. Yeah, have a safe word is definitely a thing. So part of your password manager, have a safe word with your family, because deepfakes are a thing, which is crazy. Because Nano Banana, there's no watermark. There's no watermark. And you could take the now, because, did we finish? Actually, it looked pretty good because we did it in for the community, because we did this how to start an AI side hustle in an hour, basically workshop. Part of it was creating an ad campaign, and that was done in Nano Banana beautifully. So then we just took that, put it into Higgsfield, and then from Higgsfield, I love VO3. VO3 is just so simple, just reliable. Like I just get it in, I get what I want, and then I can move on. It's not the cheapest for sure, but pop your ad campaign image in there, and now, so if you sell e-commerce, actually Devin in the community, because she does e-commerce, so what I recommend, that I would be doing Nano Banana product photography. I would not take, like, you could take a photo of it, it doesn't even have to be perfect, and Nano Banana will make it so much better. I don't know if you guys have been on like TikTok long enough to see like the guy who does fashion outfit, but he wears accessories that are like food frozen that he's putting on as accessory, like a hat or eyeglasses, if you know, and then he takes a photo and then AI enhances the photo as if it's like a magazine cover. If you've seen it on TikTok, you know. But he's using AI, which is just great to be like, take a photo and then AI would turn it into a professional photo shoot, because budget, because time, because models, because it's expensive, because you could just, so this is going to be very interesting for e-commerce now, like, because all the e-commerce, like, you can basically have really beautiful professional photo shoots and a whole lore, like you could create a whole brand like aesthetic and vibe, like that's a whole, and you could do it all through Nana Banana. So go ham, go wild. It is very fun. And then turn into the video VO3. That's one of the biggest things. My oh my. I was trying to think of some of the other ones. It's more of go deep into the tools. Just practice tool mastery at the end of the day. That's one of the biggest things. Let's see, update on the book. Let me tell you, right now, I'm still barely halfway through reviewing the book. I'm like listening to the book. I exported it on, oops, sorry. Oh, you guys need better audio. Hold on 5 seconds. I'm going to give you guys better audio. Sorry. You guys have not been plugged in this whole time. When I do, that's another thing too. When I have guests on, there we go. When I have guests on, then I can't charge at the same time. I can't have the mic at the same time and hear the audio at the same time. The phone, I don't know. That's why I was hoping, I was like, maybe a PC like will be able to capture better audio. You can hear my mic, the audience on YT, YouTube can also hear, and everyone's better. That was fine. I know, so much better. Also, I'm cheating, like dun dun. It's actually hidden. It's like a magician. It's like, what's up, John Sleeve? It's actually a hidden microphone. I'm like so creative, like dun dun. So that way, what you guys see over here, actually, I stepped in the wrong place. Technically, making my own adapter. That way, it's off stage camera to YouTube. YouTube's loving this audio. I do have another mic, but I was like, I'm too lazy to like everything works, don't touch it unless it breaks basically. And so then I have this, because I'm always like building systems, because you used to see me wear that. Now it's just built into the mic behind cameras. This is for people that aren't on, so that I could just come up, press a button. See, it's part of my book, Press Go. I'm always looking to build systems so that I don't have to repeat tasks, because the whole task of putting on the mic, putting it underneath my shirt, that's eliminated now because I just hardwired it to it and I just press a button now. So this dovetails directly into my book directly, which is called Press Go, How to Automate Your Life. And so with it, writing it is actually all done in Claude. Claude is like really great, but everyone's going to hit a usage limit with Claude, which is annoying. Oh my gosh, so annoying with Claude. So, but with it all in there, so the other thing too is I'm kind of pushing the boundaries to see like kind of interesting. Like I'm using Speechify, which is basically, it just turns any text or PDF book into an audiobook. If you love audiobooks, highly recommend Speechify, because it just, everything, I'm such a slow reader, and then my attention span, because of the 4 letters, is like, so I'm like, I don't have the attention span honestly to like pay attention, and like, no, I get bored super quick. But an audiobook, oh for sure, put on an audiobook and then I'm jamming, doing chores, doing work, or whatever stuff, like basically, so makes it so much better. Yeah, so, but and Compact Command on Claude takes 10% of your tokens. Ooh, that's good to know. Yeah, one of the biggest things is that it's so helpful, like playing with Claude, and it's like Claude's not replacing ChatGPT. It's like different tools for different, like if you do coding and writing, for sure you're going to use Claude. Like it's so helpful, and you build project files, which is even better. So right now I have speech notes on one side doing the audiobook. You guys could kind of hear. I was going to see if like I could play it, but that'd be super boring. Here's the audio of like how I listen to it. I was just looking, I was like, has it been playing this whole time? No.
Entrepreneurs, creates daily content across multiple platforms and generates consistent 6-figure revenue. I do this with 5 tools, not 47. 5. ChatGPT is my first tool, and I don't use it the way most people use it. Most people open ChatGPT, type a basic prompt like, write me a LinkedIn post about productivity, get a generic response that sounds like.
So this, I'm just jamming through it at 2x speed. Like this is, I learned this trick from like editing videos with GLING, Gling, or Descript, the AI video tools, because all you do is just turn it into an audiobook and just hit play and crank that speed up. And then if you hear something or like, I should pause or do something different or add something, I literally have another Google Doc that's open. Shoot, I'm on page 24 of changes that I want. And I'm just like voice to texting and be like, okay, at this chapter, I want you to add ABC, blah, 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 and add it. And like every change has like a little hashtag next to it, all in a Google Doc. So like I'm doing a mass. So I'm not doing like, hey, make a little edit, make a little edit, make a little edit. I'm like, no, here's 24 pages of changes that I want to make and plus some extra script content all in the Google Doc. Here, Claude, now write the next version. This was version 3.0. Write the next version 4.0, and you do one chapter at a time. And it's gonna it will burn all your credits for sure. It will burn all of your credits, just like setting them on fire, just like whoosh. It's like watching money just like whoosh. But it's like it's the easiest process because I don't understand how people write books manually. Dear oh boy, that takes months, if not years, for sure. Because there's so much information that you can't or like even like on pen and paper. Like no way. Hey, you have to have everything digital. So like this process of using AI to write your book. Oh my gosh, we have like quite a few authors. For example, Zach says, "Does it convert PDF books to audio?" That's the hack though, because Claude will just have a project folder with the PDF file or a markdown file of the book or that it's writing. When it's writing it, I save each chapter, one chapter at a time, one chapter per output, just max out your tokens basically. And then whatever he outputs, I copy that and I paste it into a Google Doc. Then from the Google Doc, I PDF that and then put that in Speechify. Speechify, I think I'm paying like $136 a year or something like that for it. I just added it to my subscriptions, because that has, if I slow this down, like it has, at least to me, the most realistic natural voices, and they have a ton. I mean, I could have, honestly, I could have Snoop Dogg read my book. This Snoop Dogg reading my book.
Every other I-generated LinkedIn post may be edited slightly and call it done. That's 20% proficiency. That's using a Ferrari to drive to the grocery store. I use ChatGPT and what I estimate is 95% proficiency.
There we go.
And the difference is night and day. I built custom GPTs loaded with my brand voice documentation, my target audience research, my content frameworks, my product descriptions, my case studies. When I interact with these custom GPTs, they don't give me generic outputs. They give me content that's
okay. There's probably some love. I'm having Snoop Dogg read my book to me. But then I put on some like really like deep voice, dude, like some like British. I like that British one because it sounds like more wise.
Sounds like me, speaks to my specific audience, and aligns with my specific business goals. I use chain of thought prompting, where I walk ChatGPT through my reasoning process.
So that, and then it crushes that whole version 1 of the book. Version 1's only an hour. So, but that's at like 1.5 speed. So if I just won normal speed, the whole book version 1 is an hour and 40 minutes. So this is going to add a whole nother, adding more. So now I'm just beefing up each chapter. We're talking how to write a book using AI, basically using Claude, Google Docs, and Speechify, basically, it's like the workflow. So that's, he's like, John only recommends Microsoft or PC or Mac. Like, I'm not even looking for and actually not Audible too. So Speechify. I'm not sponsored by any of them. I do have an affiliate link if you're in the community. Like when you join either the Academy or the Mastermind, I ordered the list now. So I think the third lesson that you join is my AI tool list. And I put Speechify, I put my voice notes in there. 11 Labs is going to be expensive. So that's where it's like there's cheaper ways. I mean, there's like Google Studio has like an AI voice library has pretty generous free plan, for example. So haven't seen that tool for what you're talking about, Diego, but if it comes across, I'll definitely check it out. Actually, let me just see, because there's always new tools. And then just to kind of see like Bill Mash, I feel like you're getting to AI agents. It depends on the enterprise level. Like if this is for enterprises, then yeah, this seems more enterprise level. While you're building really custom agents at that level, but that's a lot of development. Right now, it just depends on what you're trying to automate. Like, what do you build an agent? What are you building agents for? A lot of it you could just is in my book, like a lot of it is like just auditing the work to see like how much of the work can be streamlined and automated. For example, do we have courses on AI voice agents in your community? Yes, we do. It's actually a retail course, and it's actually how to set it up, how to Feathers and Crows. What's up? Good to see you, Feathers and Crows. Thank you for the survey. I appreciate that. They're all anonymous, anyways. So we do have because we literally have like we went through 23 courses since January. We went through Make, ChatGPT, Notion, Retail, NAN, HeyGen, TickTick, Notion, GenSpark, website development, Super Profile, Stan Store. There's a lot of digital marketing courses in there. 1Password. And there's probably quite a few more that I'm like, there's a ton. So if you join, and all of it is structured in a way that you come in, start from lesson 1. There's levels, 3 levels. I organized all the courses from computer literacy, basic computers, to then getting into like Notion, TickTicks, or because you need to organize yourself digitally. Like when you're running any of these projects, if you don't have like a digital notebook, oh my gosh, you're going to have a bad time. It's like skiing without like any skis. Like you're going to want to go real fast, but you're going to tumble fast. You're not going to get any momentum. So like having Notion or TickTick are like the skis to help you go down safely and faster, because there's too much information to like organize and tasks and projects. That's too much. You want to simplify a lot of things, which is one of the big things. But the more, and actually, Saturday too, if you join with the email list, this Saturday I'm doing a ChatGPT workshop. Basically, if you're in the community, it was half of it today. Some of it, that was a lesson today, was going to be. I'm just going to recap it on Friday. But Friday is going to be like how to start your AI side hustle using ChatGPT. One tool and then one outcome, how to build a digital product or something you can sell as a side hustle, and start making an extra $1,000. That's all. That's basically is like the workshop, so that you don't get overwhelmed. I'm not going to teach you like GenSpark or crazy or like vibe coding. It's like, no. One tool, focus on it to make an extra $1,000 a month. Then you could go play with some other stuff. It'll bring a nice little peace to mind to be like, because if you're a 9-to-5 worker, oh my gosh, like no, don't sell your time. That's definitely not going to work out. So that's one of the biggest things. And then it's going to be very interesting, which a lot of the agents, like these a lot of the AI agents, like they could be built with like, man, it's a lot of real fun is like playing with VS Code and Claude, because now you have an AI developer that can go build all sorts of things for you. Like it's such a multi-tool, it's such a hack, which is like really helpful of like building like quick little automation tools so that it does stuff for you and you don't have to write a single line of code. Super quick and fast and easy. And then we got some of the members in the community starting to vibe code their websites using Claude Code inside VS Code. I think that is a great workflow to just help them, because keeps it real simple to just project folders. You can have all sorts of different projects in there. Claude makes things so easy. Claude will do all the work. Claude does all the heavy lifting of like building it, configuring it, giving it features, upgrading it, fixing bugs, and then it's a little chat wheel that is like gives you status updates of like what it's been doing, of like pontificating and thinking and pondering about. So much fun. But this is a lot for like people that are just like not developers. These are just professionals, entrepreneurs that just want to leverage AI tools. They're not going to be developers, but leveraging these no-code tools allows you to like vibe code apps, vibe code websites, fully functional apps, and like all sorts of stuff. And then you can host them on like Vercel, or you can host them on WordPress. Like last night, how about a generator? What type of generator? Short answer, yes, but what type of generator? And then here's something. Oh, Jonas is like, TickTick is dope. It's part of, there's like 3 levels. Like level 1 is like computer literacy, that's like Mac. Then like level 2 is like digital organization, basically organization and task management. So that's like Notion and TickTick. Notion and TickTick will change your life just in and of itself. Just play with those two tools for 60 days. I would say 30 days. Even 30 days is enough to like, oh my God, it will bring clarity, peace of mind, organization, expands your memory. Like you literally have infinite memory. I could recall conversations that I had like 7 years ago because they're stored in Notion. And you just recall them. Notion, here's where it gets even more like automation crazier. Notion, I'm going to talk super niche right now. If you have a Mac, then you get Alfred. Alfred is a global search bar that you can bring up, and it replaces the mouse basically. So it could bring any file, any app. There's a way, and it's actually in the community. I did it as a post and a tutorial video. Actually, it's also, yeah, it's in the academy. So with it, you can search all of Notion inside of Alfred. So it allows you to bring up Alfred, search your entire brain, and then quickly go to that one spot in Notion of that one page that has a note about XYZ or whatever. And then Notion has AI inside of it. Now, I do foresee a way in a place where Notion gets replaced. I don't know. It's going to evolve because the way I see it is, this dovetails into another really important concept. This will tie back the circle when I was talking about the student at Auburn University that's taking the AI and Master's course. So what AI is basically doing is hyper personalizing an experience, a product, a service for a client or customer. Those are the businesses that are going to win. That when they can hyper personalize, when you onboard new members into your program or product or service, if you survey them, and then based on their survey, you can provide a much more personalized white glove experience or tailored email or tailored tips to their industry, their role, their pain point, or something like that, their personality type, their learning type, their Myers-Briggs type. Like you can basically personalize it, because right now everything from marketing, from ads to business is a one size fits all, and not all people like basically fit into a business. Like even because I've been designing marketing funnels for almost over a decade. Jesus. Building funnels teaches you that if you want an older demographic, 50 and older, to engage with the website, put a phone number. If you want younger, then you could put a Calendly, and then below that you could put a form. And so to say there's not one contact type or method that a customer will use to engage with your business, it's going to be different for every demographic. So being able to personalize, and then this is kind of interesting, is I'm also kind of working on this too. It's like personalizing the experience so that students in the community, technically this works. If you guys want me to bring this back, I gotta bring it back. But you could deploy a chatbot in your business, and it can actually, this is what I imagine for the community. You could do this with like Chatbase is like a great AI chatbot. You can build a customer service AI chatbot that basically gets smarter over time and can actually personalize the experience, the community, to whoever the customer is basically, or the client or the member. So if they have a specific skill set or need, they can ask this chatbot, and basically this chatbot will give them a step-by-step guide, what courses to take, what to do first, second, third, what are the next 3 steps that they need to focus on would be like the next thing. So like streamlining customer service, like we used to have it, but then some people were abusing it. Chatbase is expensive. It is super expensive. Like you're not going to really, there's another one. I think it's called Fastbot or something like that. I don't remember the name specifically, but you're really not really going to like get a cheaper one. It's more of like get something that's just simple, integrates in. But then it's like the only difference is like I could give my members like a chat GPT, but then I don't get the chat history. So then I don't know questions people are asking, so I can't improve it, which is one of the challenges. Do you know of any tool that can read medical images just for educational testing? Depends what the images are. There are quite a few. Reg, chat, haven't got into that. That's a little more specialized. And then David also entered the chat too. those were especially gets very interesting. There's actually libraries too. Too bad. I think it was Wesley who was like used to be in the audience. There's open source libraries I think on Hugging Face that are like trained libraries for medical like scans and CT scans. Like I think that's all. I think that's all in Hugging Face. I could be mistaken, but because there's like him and I think Preston Hordes was talking about like there's already trained MRI models that are specific for like before I start talking on my butt, hold on. Let me do, because that's actually a good case study just so people know. Hey ChatGPT, I'll just do, hold on, chat. Give me a quick examples of MRI open source libraries that people can use as training data. Regardless, the biggest thing more is like creating how to do your own small large language models. That's going to be something advanced coming up. Charles says, what's the best AI platform for creating PowerPoint slides? GenSpark. Because GenSpark will do the research, create the slides, and then from the slides you can export the slides and then import into you export them as a PowerPoint, and then you can then use your PowerPoint. First of all, like don't use PowerPoint. Like you should. I mean, Google Slides is free. Don't pay the Google tax, like, or the Microsoft tax. Like the Microsoft tax just taxes you for things that are free and they don't provide value. That's why I tell people get off the Microsoft ecosystem, because then you've got GenSpark, and Gamma's great, but you got to do all the research and information outside. And right now, GenSpark is so good for doing it. I've compared what it would take for me to do in Gamma versus what it would take for me to do in GenSpark, and GenSpark does everything all in one. I don't have to play with between different apps, and then it's an extra subscription because you got to pay for another $20 for basically your LLM of choice kind of thing too. So, and I've tried, and the workflow is really easy. Like I'm literally, oh, too bad I'm not gonna show my computer, but I'm literally right now redesigning. I have them open on another tab. He's redesigning the slides for this Friday's presentation. So GenSpark, who already knows the conversation of like my brand colors, the Charles is like, yeah, appreciate it. Join the GenSpark family, Charles. Like that's where the party's at. And then join the community. Actually, and yeah, highly recommend, because with GenSpark, he knows the whole conversation. And let me see if I can find that slide real quick, because he's doing also, because the real crazy thing, like Gamma won't do like do sales webinar psychology like information about how to actually present an actual webinar. It just creates slides. Where's that one conversation of that project that I was working on? You know it's bad when you have too many windows open. Oh, that's for the book. Oh, there it is. It's hidden. Give me this one. It's hidden because I'm just looking at it because I set this task off to finish before, and now he's kind of done. So I should look at his work to see if he kind of, oh, he didn't really, kind of almost. I'll yell at him later to make him like, no, you didn't do the job. He did close, but kind of like, hold on. No, I actually want the actual slides. Go ahead and just recreate all the slides from scratch in the new order, but matching the same brand colors and with the new changes. And then I also want the sales script. So give me the webinar script and then also the slides and generate them to match my brand colors. If you reference the previous conversation, I attached the PDF that has the example. So black and gold are the brand colors that we want. You can match the slides and I'll just make the changes. So go ahead and just recreate them from scratch, because it's not going to cost me anything. Well, it's not going to cost me. It's going to cost a lot in credits. It's like 500 credits or something like that. Let me give him the presentation too. Also notice just right there, I did not type a thing. It's voice commands is the workflow. It's like, he's like, hey boss, I'm done with the presentation. I'm looking at him and be like, no, that's not what I want. I want you to actually go and recreate the whole presentation, because I'm too lazy to go and find the conversation of where he updated. Plus we've been talking about. So I want ChatGPT Masterclass. There you go. Go forth. Okay, so that's what was the voice tool? Voice INK. Gotta join the community. Actually, if you join the community or academy, like I mentioned, lesson number 3 is all of my AI tools. I actually updated it because one of the members was asking like, what's your tools tech stack? And so I added everything of like Notion and what I'm using for domains and everything. So that's like the whole list, which is like super nice. Then, okay, so the agent's going to go off. So the workflow is like, so you shouldn't have to create Word documents. You shouldn't have to create PowerPoint presentations. You shouldn't have to create, you shouldn't have to do deep research. All of those office jobs and office tasks, GenSpark. David's like, change my business. Change the business. Oh my gosh, your plaque is getting designed or like finalizing. I'm excited for it. The 10K plaque. We're having a 10K plaque award. So if you reach 10K, your first 10K from the community, game on. Like you get a plaque. It's all like ClickFunnels, which is super dope, which is super fun. Like because I want more people to have more plaques. So it's one of the main game. So that's what we did for today's. Like today was like, hey, how to use ChatGPT to start a side hustle. Let's get you started. Let's get you focused. Here's how to get clarity and focus on your offer. Here's how to just start running ads. So real simple. Because OpenAI, if you saw OpenAI's, honestly, like it was so sad. It was paperweights were like they had more weight than this little like tiny little thing that you could sneeze and it'll flip over. Like it was such for 1 trillion tokens. You know how much money they made them? Like 1 trillion tokens, and you give you that little plaque. I would be so insulted. I would be like, yo, we're moving to Claude. Like, cancel the ChatGPT subscription. Let's train our own model. If they're gonna treat us like, we'll spend 1 trillion tokens somewhere else. Like, we got a lot of weight. I'm definitely not getting sponsored by ChatGPT. I bash it so much, but then use it. It's such a love-hate because he's so quick and fast and unlimited. But the second we find something else that's actually. That and that. Oh, but you don't get a lot of the chat history and stuff. I just subscribed for Cider, the annual plan for the unlimited, because then I get unlimited. Cider's dope because it really helps your writing assistant. Deploying agents at the enterprise level is super niche, because the enterprise level is so, one, I don't know the industry, and then two, I don't know your IT tech stack. But short answer, you're most likely either on the Microsoft or Google platform, pretty much. So from there, it's if your IT team can approve GenSpark, that's all you need. That's all you need. If you have like Copilot, you had a good year. It was fun. I mean, business is just, a hobby. So let your competitors like just crush you. Definitely get off the Microsoft ecosystem, which is one of the biggest things. But the voice shortcuts, oh yeah, there's a lot of voice shortcuts. Copilot. I know. I feel like it's like I can't recommend good Windows stores. That's one of the biggest people are like, how can I like do better with AI? And I'm like, what AI are you using? They're like Copilot, and I'm like, that's your problem. It's like, I want to walk to Vegas, and it's like, what shoes are you wearing? It's like, I'm going to do it in sandals. It's like, oh, it's going to be a long walk. Meanwhile, ChatGPT is like Honda Civic. It will get you there. GenSpark is like a Ferrari. GenSpark's actually like a tank. I actually put GenSpark's not a Ferrari, it's a tank, because it's like it's almost like a Forerunner, like a where you go to, like, I'm thinking of like a Baja, because it could go on road, off road. You want to do jumps, you want to do donuts, like you want to go super fast, you want to hit jumps, whatever you want. It's so versatile. It's just like it has a suspension to be like, let's bounce, let's vibe. And then what else would be like then there? Claude I would definitely put as a BMW. It's like super nice, like a BMW. Like I would definitely put Claude as a BMW. GenSpark, the overlander of AI. Yeah, that would be a great picture meme. Like, what if? Let's actually ask Chat. Chat's gonna butcher it and make it horrible. But let's say, I want you, and then we could actually make an image of it. So say ChatGPT, GenSpark, Claude, and Gemini. were a car, what car would they be? And then generate the image prompt for the image that represents this as a meme. So we're going to have ChatGPT do this. Notebook LM is a great question. Notebook LM serves a very specific purpose. It's meant to prevent hallucination, meaning Notebook LM won't bring in new sources unless you add it. It won't like make up information. It will only work with the information that you provide it. Almost like RAG, basically, we're uploading to like a drive, basically. Okay, here we go. If AI models were a car, okay. ChatGPT is a Tesla Model S. It's fast, smooth, handles almost anything, great for daily use, and packed with great features. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. GenSpark. Ooh, very interesting. A Subaru WRX, built for flexibility, tuning, and doing lots of tasks at once. Feels like a boosted work machine. I like the Overlander analogy. Like, definitely. Claude is like a Lexus LS. Calm, polished, thoughtful, smooth ride, no drama, very steady, but has a very small range. It has the smallest range out of all of them. You're gonna be comfortable, but like only for city driving. You're not taking any road trips. There's no charging station for you, and you have to wait. You're on 3 hours of timeout. Like you're literally not allowed to drive your car for 3 hours after you love it. It's a great car, but we're gonna put you on timeout. So you have it's like it's the stupidest thing. Ooh, Gemini is the Toyota Supra. Oh, for sure. Strong tech, sporty feel, flashy at the right moments, and great for creative and visual tasks. Okay, so now it gave me a visual prompt that I'm going to now put this visual prompt in Nano Banana in Google AI Studio. And if you're inside the community, I'll post the picture. Actually, I'll show you guys the picture. Don't worry. If you're watching this, I will show you. Don't worry. Like, I'm not gonna be that cruel. Maybe I could do only pick. Wait, give me an API key. Use this one. Select key. Ha 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 ha. Okay, now I can use Nano Banana Pro. I had to hook up my API key. Optimus Prime for sure. Oh, if they were Transformers, what would they be as well too? Like that would be super. Or then they transform into like. We could actually make that happen. We can actually make that happen. Actually, that would be the highlight of tonight. So tonight we're going to meme what are the top AI models. We're going to convert them into cars. We're going to create an image, and then we're going to take that image and put it to. No, that looks horrible. It literally just did like the pictures of that in the car, but I mean, it's like I mean, technically that counts. Technically, if you're on YouTube, I can show my screen. Actually, it's super easy now. Hold on, let me for everyone on YouTube, so you guys can see. There you go. So YouTube can see. Let me show you guys. Don't worry, I'm not leaving you guys dry. I got you guys. I got you. Okay. Hi. How you doing? Let's get. Have you considered your car insurance? What's that gecko one? I called about your car insurance. It literally. Let me stop moving. It did it for real. It literally wrote ChatGPT and did a Tesla and did literally a Gen. If I did not know better, I would literally think someone. I thought this was fake. It did the photo and I was like, oh, this is stupid. That looks like you went out and took a picture. That was too easy. But I'm like, and then Gemini. Would it now make them Transformers? Let's do that. Now make them Transformers. Gemini being a super is all like, and he's like way in the corner, but he would like smoke all of these guys. Or I don't know. Who do you think will win in a race? Who's first place? Put first. Who do you think will get first place in it? Dang, we're actually doomed because that's like. Oh, and then let me put my picture in there so that it could selfie me to make it even better. So upload Gemini 3. Gemini 3 is dangerously good. It's so good. Like, we're cooked. Like, we are cooked as a generation. Like, there was before Nano. We thought Nano Banana when it first came out was great. No, headshot. Let me get a headshot so that we can have it. I think this one. That's a good headshot. Because I'll put me as a selfie inside of it. We should make it new prompt. Make it more cinematic. Remove the cars in the background. Make them almost like a Michael Bay movie. Hold on, it's typing. And then put me as a selfie in front of it with them in the background fighting. Are we about to make a Michael Bay movie? Upload that in like Pro 3. Yeah. Nano Banana Pro. Oh, we are crazy. This is crazy. Gemini don't go to G Calendar anymore. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know it integrated with the calendar. And then, oh, sorry, for everyone that's on YT. Sorry, I gotta change that aspect ratio. There you go. Okay, that should be a little better. We're just waiting for paint to dry. Hurry up. Faster. Work faster. Move my mouse. If it moves, you move faster. I'm helping. I'm thinking too. AI. Because then we're going to go to, might as well do it. Let's go to Higgsfield. Okay, and then from Higgsfield, you should reshoot the ADHD. I know. Nano Banana, there's your Flux 2. Unlimited for 365 days. Wait, what does that mean? It's unlimited all year, but it's 65% off. So it works 60% of the time, all the time. What is that? It's like Panther. Okay, so we just need an image. Hey, that's not bad. That is actually not bad at all. Like, if I was a comic book writer, like, that looks really, really good. And then let's just download this. Throw this in Higgsfield. Now we're going to go to, I love VO3. VO3 is my, so good. Oh yeah, so this was the one that we did today from the ad commercial. So this was the commercial that we created for in today's workshop. Nice, simple little ad. It's a lead magnet if your dog is barking. So now, that was today's workshop. See what you miss out. And if you're in the community, you got the replay video. So don't worry. Be happy. Okay, so we want 16 by 9. We crank this up to 1080. Doesn't cost anything extra. We don't need 3.1 because 3.1 is, well, let's throw 3.1 at it. Let's just throw the big guns at it. So VO 3.1, they've got like different 3.1s. Definitely join the community. Well, it depends. The Academy, well, both will get you to a link in the bio. And then that will allow you to get into the community and on the homepage. So it has, we have the Academy, which is the courses, and then the community, which is, I call the mastermind. Okay, so now I want 3.1. We're going to change the prompt and we're going to say, robots are fighting in the background, lots of explosion, chaos, and the man in front is excited. And then they see him and go over and crush him. And then all start fighting. This would be like, it would be too much for violence. They would be like, multi-shot this, 8 seconds. Pop that in the oven. Did it work? Oh, shoot. I pressed it twice. Like a bad gambler, I pressed the generate button twice. So I was like, why wasn't it working? And John didn't scroll up. Sneaky, sneaky. They're like, they knew that so that I would generate that twice. Well, that just cost 100 credits. I need that unlimited multipass. See, sensitive is like being a little. That's okay. Whatever Google, whatever Google won't do, I know Sora will do better. Sora will do anything Google says no to. No, it can. Yes, it can. No, it can't. Yes, it can. What about this one? I hope this one works. That would be super great. Yeah, Nano Banana 3 is so good. Oh, fine. Which route try? WAN. I don't want to try on WAN. WAN. Give me a. Oh, they say Kling 2.1, Kling 2.5. Really? Kling 2.1. Kling doesn't. Do you get the credits back? Yeah, they do. They do now. Before they didn't. Credits refunded. Before they didn't, and it sucked. It was like, well, that just cost for null. And then here, I want robots fighting. Kling 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 1080. I don't think Kling's gonna mess up my face and all the stuff. Why won't you won't even do like a Sora? This one's still cooking. This is Hicksfield. You could use Free Pick or Hicksfield. Really doesn't matter. One or the other. When you're doing AI video, this is a lot of what it is. You're going to put in a prompt. Some are going to be like, no, we can't. You're going to get creative with the words. You're going to try different models. It's really more like you're jumping between VO3 and Sora 2, basically. Just depends. I just need one video. Oh, there we go. Sweet. And this is VO3, right? Yeah, this is 3.1. Okay. 3.0 wouldn't do it, but 3.1 will. Sure. All right, here you guys. Ready? This is all created with Google Nano Banana and Google VO3.
This is incredible. Can't believe I'm here.
Ah, just when it gets juicy is like stomp him out. That was really good.
This is incredible. Can't believe I'm here.
Okay, and then if we download, we're not done yet. And then if I open, I could take a screenshot of that. Actually, I could just do it of that real quick. So I'm going to take the last frame. So I'm going to zoom out, Command-Shift-4, highlight, copy. Okay, cool. Now I close. Now I close this. And oh, I don't think it does. Oh, I could paste. So Command-V. Oh, see? Look at that. Command-V. So now I took the last frame. That's the last frame. And put it here. And I says now... the man activates a button on his watch and he turns into an Iron Man suit, and then he shoots down all the robots with his guns in his armor. There are so many naughty words in that statement. Like, I have to find a very better way to like say that. Oops. If you want an example of a product, you should join today's today's mastermind. That was literally what we did. If you're in the community, I can literally show you how to create an example of a product video. We did that. That was actually this lesson today in the community where we did it for one. One of the members was teaching small dog training, so we created a whole digital product for them. So join the mastermind. That's why it's like all this stuff I'm showing you is like all the stuff we're just doing in the mastermind. So here actually, oops. Is there? Oh, there's not that much to that. The man presses a button on his watch and then it activates a Iron Man suit around him that wraps him in blue armor, real shiny, metallic. And then he flies up and shoots a missile at all the Transformers and then explodes, and then close up on him and he's like, don't mess with Dr. AI. Okay. Is it going to do that? We got to get, what is it? VO 3.1, 3.1. That was it. 3.1, 10 seconds, 8 seconds, do 16 by 9, 1080, and then activate. Okay, so now, there's a high load. That's okay. You're still in progress. That's interesting. And then over here, let's see if it times out, because I don't want to waste another 50 credits for y'all. This is expensive, these credit things. I'd rather save it for my production, my business. So hold on. That did really great. From this to now this.
This is incredible. Can't believe I'm here.
Hollywood's cooked, yo. Hollywood is cooked.
This is incredible. Can't believe I'm here.
Wow, the detail is great. Part 1. Wait for part 2. I'm gonna make a comeback, and then I'm gonna stitch it together and then post it. Hey, Nikki, what's up? Oh, Nikki, you would have fun with VO Nano Banana. We're waiting for the oven to cook right now. Did he take your phone? Who took my phone? Google AI. Look at what we created. It is, you just upload a photo of whatever you want. We've kind of moved away from the memes of like, we were trying to figure out if AI was a car, which car would it be? This would actually spark debate on this. Hold on. I want you to write a LinkedIn rage bait post with this image meme just for fun. Because I know there's a lot of people that love their Claude, they love their Gemini. We're just killing time. Oh, it's done. Okay, here we go. Part 2.
Don't mess with Dr. AI.
Let's go.
Don't mess with Dr. AI.
Too bad we can't like face swap. There actually is face swap. So let's download this. Hold on. Because I think under video, I saw, let's see if you see face swap somewhere. They do it. Lip sync, character. Face swap. Or realistic face swaps. Okay, and then What do? Character, face swap. Maybe I do it in the video. And then publish. No, I don't want to publish it. How would you append to prompt and run? Kinda. I know there's other services that would do it. Draw to it. Well, I'm not gonna mess too much with it. Banana, or because I got a book to edit, so banana replacement. I'm just going to see. Maybe character. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. The microphone. Very unofficial. The microphone got caught. I think we'll pause it there. Yeah, that's close enough. Because what I'll do is I'll just stitch together in CapCut so that we can see the whole thing. Because that's pretty good for just whatever. I'm happy with that. Just to play with Nano Banana. Because that's going to come clutch in time like tomorrow when you have to create a graphic design, when you have to create a logo, when you have to create some product photography. Now you're going to think like, oh, I could do this with Nano Banana. And it's super easy. I am trying to get to the download folder. There we go. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Tomorrow we're doing GenSpark. So tomorrow is just GenSpark. We're going to go into much more deeper stuff with GenSpark. I'm going to go through, a lot of people are like building websites. So we'll go through a good demo of all the cool things GenSpark could do. I think, wait a minute. Why is there only one? That's the second one. This is the first one. And then here. And then, I don't care about that. That's okay. So now, move this here. Action points. And how's that transition? Should it be this or aspect ratio it? It's gonna kill it. Like, I think I'm gonna play it like that. Like it's like that. Because then you get the whole thing. And then I'll just put Nano Banana right here. I'll just add this text. Or actually drag and drop this text. Bare bones effort. Bare bones effort. Just have to ship it. Just have to ship it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nano Banana and VO 3.1 are insane. That's our Nano Banana and V. And wait, no, and this is why content takes forever. There. Sorry, I was trying to do this with one hand. Not the best with one hand. So now.
This is incredible. Can't believe I'm here. Don't mess with Dr. AI.
Cool. I transform. I'll take that. But this was, just want to double check. This was VO 3.1 and Nano. It was just Nano Banana Pro. It wasn't even the new one. Like the new one is the Pro. We guess it was the Pro. So Nano Banana Pro, because I want to like not show that I'm using old tech. Nano Banana was like a month ago. Come on, John. Come on, John. That's old stuff. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I need my pinky. Okay, there we go. Add a type. Okay, so that looks good. Let's export that. Nano Banana. Because I don't want to type. Yes, 1080. Actually, can you give me like, just make it 1080.
This is incredible. Can't believe I'm here.
Okay. And I think we'll do it through Metrical because I still have a subscription to Metrical. You guys got to go all the way. You got to go all the way to posting because my battery is going to die pretty soon. So hold on. Give me 1 second. Now you're just logging into Metrical. You don't have, I mean, I just need something where I need to post to all the platforms, and it's been a while since I posted. I'm sure everyone's kind of exhausted because like most of the content that you get is like Nano Banana is insane, but instead I'm going to post this and be like, let's bring out my little Cider right here. Hey, Cider. Write me a short social media post with a very short, catchy hook title. You could be a little rage baity, but basically this is just playing with Nano Banana and VO3 to basically replaces. You could create any video for your small business. This is a game changer. Now you don't need marketing agencies. You can create promotional videos for your brand or business. And then learn how to join the academy. Oops. Sorry, you guys were on pause. Voice to text. Look, no hands. Da 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 da. Oh, look, so fast, so fast. Voice to text. Voice to text is so fast. So now no, write the social media post. Just give me like a 1 sentence per line. SEO talks about Nano Banana, new model plus VO3, allows you to create high quality videos for a fraction of the cost for your business. Not looking for anything fancy. Good enough. Things I don't care about. Google. Nano. VO3. Trying to think, is there anything other hashtags? Nano Banana Pro. I'm trying to do this with one hand. I didn't want to do. Let's see. Create fraction. I never spent Where's the video? Hey, download folder. Can you take the pro video? I don't need 2 periods. And drag and drop that. Nice. And then the only thing I need is, we're not going to post to X because no one cares about X right now. Now here is Nano Banana is insane. If this gets me more views, forget the world. I think it has everything I need. And it's posting to all. And it's scheduled for right now. And let's just take a look at it.
Can't believe I'm here. Don't mess with Dr. AI.
Cheesy, memorable, schedule, publish, done. Off the plate. It's now on the interweb. It's there forever. Now that's online. I didn't want to publish content tonight, but here we are using the new Nano Banana. So let's wrap it up. We talked about a lot of cool things. So if you're in the community, definitely we don't have any class Thursday, Friday. Happy holiday to you and your family. Have a great Thanksgiving. Tomorrow we will be going deep into GenSpark. Catch the replay for what we did for today, which we talked about how basically the whole 5-step process to go from AI side hustle to getting your first customer so you can make your first 1K. Then this Friday, if you're on the email list, this Friday is a free ChatGPT. It's basically, I'm showing you the same workshop. It's how to start your AI side hustle using ChatGPT. So it's not just a chat. It's not a ChatGPT like beginner of like, here's prompt engineering. No, I'm going to show you the prompts, the process to go from idea to a digital product so that you can make money online, make an extra $1,000 so that you can spoil yourself and work smarter, not harder. Outside of that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. My book is coming out soon. Press go. How to automate. How entrepreneurs can save 20 hours a week using automation. So I'm using AI to write that. I'm almost done with it. So actually, if you're in the community, I'll be posting a draft in the community to get you guys' feedback. That would be super cool. And outside of that, keep playing with AI. Just play with AI at the end of the day. Press all the buttons, play with it. AI will unlock so much more opportunity in your life. Just don't fall behind. Don't sleep on it. Take action now. Learn AI. I'm Jonathan Cunha, Dr. AI. I'll see all of you tomorrow. And then shout out to my super fans who stayed to the very end. So we have Coder Dude David, we have Mr. Quest, we have Harold, we have Faith, we have, I'm butchering that name, Mr. E, I'll say Liam, Tyler, Angie, Oscar, Kay. Good to see all of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. And then you guys on YouTube,